Hello everyone and welcome back to Rebel Brick. Today we're going to be working on, or I'm going to be showing you the progress I made yesterday on our factory. So as I kind of pan down, remember we were working on our little minifigure um, creation machines. And then as we pan over, we have our presses. So we have our presses all kind of done up. I added a little extra color so everything's not just a boring gray. And then we have our forklifts parked right here. So we have our 3 forklifts. That's probably a little overkill for how big of a plant we have. It is not that big of a plant, but it is something here. We have some extra roll stock for our quote cardboard. I'm gonna get some more pictures for murals in the back. My daughter had kind of suggested a little off color here, so we have one gray stripe going in there. Our bathrooms, so we have blue for the boys and pink and that for the girls. I have to get doors in there yet, so. And as I spin around, we have 2 loading docks, and I have to get some lights over here. So as we bring it around here, I had picked up a container. I'd like to pick up another one, or I will have to make one like what Lego has. Lego had done this as a set, so this is actually from a Star Wars set. But I will either have to make another container, or if I could find another one. This was actually a mega block for their Call of Duty series, or Modern Warfare. That's why it's got the MW on there. I like the idea because, like I said, I work in a factory and I was in shipping, so it gave me something to kind of go with. Right here, I got a plate sitting here. We got to have a front office. I didn't realize it until later on that we don't have a front office. We need an entryway and a front office, so I will have to do that. I figure with just the front here at the edge of my pool table, or edge of my workbench, I could keep this as a parking lot or so. So maybe we could, if I'm doing any other parking lot stuff, I could still kind of have a little area here. So I can always put out some plates here and do a parking lot if I need to. But otherwise, here's our plant. We have a resin hopper up here. I'm hoping to be able to connect the hoses here. I figure on top of the bathrooms, I'm going to get some offices, so that way I'm not taking up more floor space. And we'll see where we go from there. One of the other things I did, you see kind of the pattern here. I'm going to kind of cover that pattern up with different murals. I was using bricks from Strictly Bricks because I had gotten a bunch of their base plates, and I like how this looks. I was using these for racking. Actually, I have some more gray ones that I was using for racking and that because they worked nice. It was a nice, quick, easy piece to throw up there for supports for putting skids underneath. But I want to kind of showcase something here because I did measure this out a little bit. I'll move my paper stock over. That my forklift will fit underneath there. So if I put anything above there, any extra offices or whatever, I at least can get my forklift underneath there for any other antics that we get into. But this is what it's looking like for our plant. We may add on to it later or whatever else. We'll go from there. As I bring the camera down, you notice I have a small lip here. This just lets me know where all my boundaries are. Yeah, I have the plates there, but I wanted to have a set boundary, so if there's something I needed to hang off of it, if I was going to sit here and say that I do have any other offices sitting on top of there, at least I would have the boundary to be able to try and figure out exactly how I'm going to do that, and possibly even make some supports. So, just trying to work this through, trying to figure things out. But I wanted to show you what we have. I'm going to come back out here a little bit more. So this took me a little while yesterday to get put together, and this is where we are, and I'm kind of happy with it. As we kind of go through and we do what we're doing. I wanted to have a dedicated factory so that way I can do all the antics that we're going to do. And as we're creating our own little fictitious world here, we have our own thing going on here. So I'm going to zoom back down in. All right. And hopefully I can set my camera down into a holder and I can have it at level, and then we can have our figures go by. So hopefully, if I have forklifts that are driving or whatever else, I can do that, and then I can have some lights overhead so we can make sure that there's plenty of lights on here so we don't have as many shadows, because it is a little darker than I want it to be at the moment. I do have one light on a clamp. That doesn't really do all that much. So we'll get this figured out. So thank you for watching. I'm excited about what we're doing. I'm hoping to see what kind of antics we can do with what our new factory is. So hope you have a good day. Keep bricking, and we'll see you in the next one.